Hey there guys, this is Attack on Samurai, and welcome. So this is another Wi-Fi battle number, 13 I think. So yeah, this is a battle I had with this guy. He had it was in a tournament that I was in. Um, so yeah, it was like the first round. Well, not first, it was the first round sort of thing, but yeah, so I had my battle with him. And it was quite recent actually. It was like I'd say 2 weeks ago actually, 2 or maybe 3 weeks, somewhere between then, 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what I did. So when he started off, he decided to start off with his Feraligatr, I believe. Yes, he does. As I believe I start off with my Jinketsu, aka Mega Absol. So I decided to switch out, not wanting predicting a D-Dance or some water type move. He actually went for the D-Dance right here. So I was, thinking, maybe I can outspeed him and go for a oh wait, no. Actually, he switched out. He switched out, and he went into his Porygon 2 to take the Leaf Storm slash Thunderbolt or whatever I would do. So I went for the Leaf Storm. Porygon 2 is definitely gonna take this because it's probably like specially defensive. Um, so I switch out, knowing that wouldn't do too much. So I think I went into Metagross here. Yeah, I go into Metagross, and I believe I set up the Stealth Rocks this turn, if I recall. He switches out Porygon 2 and goes into his Jolteon actually. So I think I think I was predicting a Shadow Ball, so I switched out, going into my name is Yif or Thunderbolt, one of the two. But he went for the Volt Switch, so I guess I predicted that pretty nicely. So he switches out Jolteon. He goes into his Aggron. Um, I pretty much I want to say that Quagsire pretty much walls Aggron, but yeah, so he Mega Evolves his Aggron, so now it's a Mega Aggron's debut. He goes for the Iron Defense, which, in my opinion, really doesn't make sense because Mega Aggron is already physically defensive. Like its base defense is like what 230 or something like that. But anyways, he goes for the Toxic right here. So yeah, I go for the Scald, hoping I get a burn on this thing or at least get a lot of damage. So I do get a decent amount of damage, and I also get the burn, which is really good. Because I think this plays out later in the match, if I'm correct. So he goes for Iron Head. That's gonna do like no damage at all. So yeah, I go for the Skull. He's pretty much just gonna sack his Aggron, I guess. So never mind. I thought he would have. I thought he saved it, but he did not. So he just sacked his Aggron right off the bat, which is fine. Aggron couldn't really do anything in this matchup anyway. So yeah, there goes Aggron. For him, unfortunately. So yeah, so now he has like 5 Pokemon left. He goes back into his Feraligatr, Fred. Um, and I switch out my my Quagsire. My name is Yif. I switch him out, and he goes for another D-Dance. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna do the same play I did before and go for Leaf Storm, I believe, or I went for Volt Switch. I think I went Volt Switch here, predicting him to go back into Porygon. Oh wait, no, he actually went into Florges. Okay, so I went Leaf Storm, gonna do like no damage. Well, actually, that did quite a bit to a Florges, because Florges is most Florges, almost all Florges are just like really bulky. Like you rarely see a like offensive Florges. So yeah, I'm gonna go into a meta. He predicted that. Probably gonna go back into Feraligatr. Yes, he does. He goes back into Feraligatr, and yeah, I think I go for he goes for the Ice Punch. I guess predicting me to switch back into Porygon. Back into Rotom, but that did not work for him. So I got up some free Stealth Rocks, which is nice. So he goes for the Crunch. It's gonna do quite a bit to meta, quite a bit. Yeah, I did quite a bit. I go for the Zen Headbutt. It lands. It's gonna do a decent amount of damage, not too much, but because Feraligatr is kind of bulky, kind of. So he goes for the crunch again. This is definitely going to take on meta. So it's kind of unfortunate, because that would play a lot. I mean, because that would really suck for me. So he's going to switch out. Going to go into his Machamp right here. Because, yeah. So he's going to go into Machamp. And I'm going to Mega Evolve my Jinketsu, so you guys get to see Mega Absol again. Yay, Mega Absol. So here I believe I go for the knockoff on this before he switched into his Machamp. And I think I go for a Play Rough, expect him to stay in, which he does, and I land the Play Rough, which is also very nice. Because if I didn't, then my Absol would have been gone, of course. So I'm able to take out the Machamp, which is really nice. So now he's down 4 Mons, and I'm up, you know, like 6. So he's going to go into his, no, actually 5. So he's going to go into Jolteon. And Jolteon definitely outspeeds me. So I go for the Sucker Punch to see how much I do with it. It does a lot, but it doesn't kill Jolteon, unfortunately. So he's going to get off a Thunderbolt, and it's going to do a ton of damage. So that told me that he's either Life Orb or Specs. And judging by no Life Orb damage, he was definitely Specs. So yeah, I lost my Mega Absol, which definitely would have helped against the Porygon 2, especially since I could have potentially knocked off his item. But yeah, I go for the Toxic, so definitely gonna, you know, help with that. So Toxic's on Feraligatr, so it's pretty much at you know, limited switch-ins. So now this thing's this thing is on a timer. I don't remember what I go for here. I really don't. He goes for a D-Dance, so that's fine. He goes for the D-Dance, and I believe I go for a Scald. I think I go Scald. Don't know why I did. I probably would have. What would have been better is maybe Infestation. Maybe that would have been better. Or going for Stockpile. That would have been a better play. But either way, Fred's taking toxic damage, and it only has one more turn left. So Feraligatr is pretty much going to go down after this. So he goes for the Ice Punch. This is going to do quite a bit, actually. This is quite a lot. But, you know, Quagsire is able to hold on, and is able to take out the Feraligatr, which is really nice. Well, it's going to die to Toxic, I mean, not die from the Skull. So, yeah, so now Feraligatr's gone. I believe, yep, Feraligatr's gone now. So all he has left is Porygon 2, Florges, and Jolteon. But Jolteon's just going to die to Stealth Rocks anyway, so yeah, so he's going to go into Porygon 2, and I believe I go for the Toxic right here. I think what would have been a better play for me is to have gone for maybe Infestation, so I could have trapped him and then Toxic him. But I guess it didn't really matter anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna land the Toxic on the Porygon 2, and gonna get some lefties back, but it's really not gonna help me because Toxic is pretty much gonna take me out at this point. Because I've been in here way too long with that Feraligatr, so definitely gonna take me out. So I can't really. So now, all I have left is Volcarona, Gliscor, and Rotom, which I can't really do too much to the rest of his team with. So yeah, this is kind of a losing battle for me at this point. So I'm gonna set up a Quiver Dance. He goes for the Toxic. So now Quagsire. I don't know why I'm saying Quagsire. Now Volcarona is on Toxic, so which kind of sucks. Which means I have limited switch-ins. Which means Volcarona is pretty much not. I want to say useless. So yeah, he goes in Florges. Gonna take some Stealth Rock damage. And I believe I go for the Overheat right here. No, I go for the Bug Buzz. Okay, I go for Bug Buzz. Gonna do quite a bit to the Florges. I believe he goes for Protect right here, or he goes Wish, one of the two. I think it's actually Protect. I stepped on my headphones. So yeah, I'm taking a little bit more toxic damage. He goes for Protect, getting back. Trying to get some lefties health back. I go Bug Buzz again. Can't really like do much. So yeah, I think right here I go for Overheat. I think I go Overheat right here. No, I go Bug Buzz. Okay, I go Bug Buzz. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll kill. No, I should have went Overheat. That play right there. If I didn't go Bug Buzz, I could have actually won that. I could have won that if I didn't go Bug Buzz. If I went Overheat, I could have potentially beat him with Volcarona. I could have. I could have beat the Porygon 2 and I could have beat the Porygon 2 with Volcarona, but yeah, he's gonna he's gonna get his wish up. He's pretty much at a like 70% ish, no, 80% ish. So yeah, I'm in a really bad spot right here, so I can't really do much. He goes for Florges, switches in Porygon 2. Oh, actually no, he switches in Jolteon to sack it, which was honestly a pretty good play for him to do that, because Jolteon couldn't really do much at this point, and it was pretty much at low health. So yeah, he's gonna switch in that, and then he makes the perfect switch in and goes in Porygon 2, and he traces my Poison Heal. So all I gotta say is that was good. That was really good. So I pretty much forfeit right here because I can't do anything to this thing. It has Toxic, it has Poison Heal. So Earthquake's not going to do anything. He's just going to Ice Beam, and that's going to pretty much take me out. Yep, that's going to take out, definitely going to take out Gliscor. So now all I have left is Rotom and Volcarona, which at this point I can't do with either of them, which is really, really unfortunate. Thunderbolt, not going to do anything, just going to recover. So this is pretty much a losing battle now. He's got too much bulk on. He has too much bulk with the Florges and the Porygon 2, so I pretty much forfeit. So yeah. So good game on his part. I did end up losing that game, that first game, and then I lost the second game because he pretty much swept me with his Feraligatr. I played it really bad the second game because I think what I had done was start off with Rotom, and I think he just went right for the D-Dance and just swept everything. I think. I don't remember it too well, but yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. Oh yeah, there's this one thing I gotta tell you guys about. So apparently, I'm gonna be participating in a GBA style format thing. Like, if you guys have ever watched Shady Penguin, or if you ever watched Nips, they do this, or A Drive. If you guys ever watched those three, they do this kind of battle style format called GBA. You call it the GBA, Global Battle Association. So yeah, they do that. But I'm not gonna be like, doing stuff like that. No, no, no. I'm gonna be it's just a little smaller. It's called the Omega something Battle. God dang it! It was like Omega Battle Association. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the Omega Battle Association. So I'm gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna be battling, like other players. It's hosted by this YouTuber named Kanger plays games. So he's pretty much the head of it, and I'm a coach. So yeah, so our team is gonna be called the Black City Samurats. So can't wait for it. So right now, he's looking for 4 more coaches. He already has 4, so me included. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he just needs to find 4 more people. So if you guys can help him out, maybe one day I could battle you guys. Maybe I could battle you guys in the Omega Battles Association. I'll leave a link to his channel, and then maybe you guys can talk to him about it. Cause yeah. But yeah, I can't wait for it. It's gonna be fun. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.